Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Automaton. Today, we're going to be getting into a little bit of trouble. I have a bunch of things to show you today. So much so, in fact, I have no idea how long this episode's going to be. It might be short, might be long, but it's all here. I have made myself a Tier 3 Enderman factory controller so that I can set up an Enderman farm. And I was thinking making these HP was actually a bad idea. It probably would have been better to make these MV and then have the power cables connecting along in an area that I could easily walk along without like dying or something. But oh well. For now, they're just going to stay there as batteries. But hey, can I get this? Yes, there we go. I now have that. And is this? Oh, cool. I didn't need to reconnect it, and I did not get electrocuted. Huh. Go figure. All right. Well, still is now making Enderman times 6. And I believe I have a concern that I'm not going... Oh, wow. I've got so many, so many of those heads. I know. I could take all these out. Maybe I could do that. Maybe, because I don't think I need that many. I will just take out a few of the... In fact, I'll just take out all these stacks in here. And I will get my key, because I'm making a big mess at this point. Unlock it. And then take this. And just empty the entire thing out so that Ender Pearls could potentially go in. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And now I can... oh, shoot. Do I have this? Can I... Is it just like one at a time? Ugh, I have an idea. It's going to involve a flint and steel and a whole lot of these being thrown on the ground. I can't throw them all at once for some reason. I don't think that mod is installed that allows me to do that. I will keep one stack. And I can't burn these because this is a non-burnable thing. Come on, you guys all need to burn. Oh gosh. Oh, you know what? They're going to despawn. It's fine. I'm not even going to bother with it. The reason I'm doing this is because I need Ender Pearls. Wow, I've already got 9. Okay. I need Ender Pearls for this episode because we're going to be going to the end. At least that's the plan. Let's put some of this stuff away. Put that away. And I can put these in here. And I have recreated the Mischief. Meaning like, you know, my little... Vicecraft vehicle. In this case, it's the Mischief 2, and that was a ton of microcrafting. I'm sure if you guys have watched this, you've seen that episode perhaps. But in order to make, I basically upgraded it all to level 5. It's just a ton of auto crafting. And in the process of doing so, I also did the speed module upgrades. I can show you the world to level 3 because that pretty much gives you the turning speed is all I really wanted on this. So I get some more Vicecraft pellets, which is great. And I completed that quest, which is also great. But, I mean, you guys might really like how this thing looks. I was rather impressed when I was done, right? The Mischief 2, the Roadster version. I mean, look at this sucker. This looks pretty badass, if you ask me. It does not have any fuel in it at all. It is translucent, so you can see through it, and I like it quite a bit. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know about the purple. Either way, it looks really cool, and we're gonna be using that to hunt down the end portal at some point, so that we can go to the end, kill ourselves an Ender Dragon. I think that's a pretty good thing to do because that is also one of the... Where is it here? Overcome your enemies. That's right here. The end. The end is home to many treasures, including the Elytra, but first you'll need to deal with the Ender Dragon. No, you can attach your Elytra to your chest plate in an anvil. Just be sure your chest plate doesn't break, or you'll lose your Elytra, which is cool. And I would need also some glass bottles of Dragon Breath. I need 4 of those. Ew. Well, let's see about making some bottles or getting some if I have any in here. I have 6. That sounds perfect. What can I use the bottles of Dragon Breath for? You can make dragon bricks. Of course, all of the lingering potions that there are. And I think that's pretty much it. I thought that there was a crafting recipe for the pistol of Immersive Engineering. But you know what? I haven't been using that pistol. I'm sorry. I told people I would probably end up using it. I was just... It's an Unbreaking Power 4 punch to infinity bow. And I was just like, you know what? I rarely get something that good. I'm going to use this. And I also got told that you don't want to shoot Enderman with that pistol as that's bad. And bad things happen. So we're not going to use the pistol. But we are going to use the Mischief to at least to get to the end. Probably not a good idea to fly around in the end in it because it'll just get destroyed. And that was a lot of crafting. But let me show you guys a little bit of some of the stuff I did. I did some like more trim work, a whole lot of chiseling bits, a lot of steel making of things. Let me get up on my platform up here, my little lookout tower, which is actually disguised cleverly as an oil refinery tower for gasoline and such. But there you go. This is the house. In fact, I will be taking you on a tour at the end of this. I have got like a little downspout gutter and stuff like that of the like flying around the entire base. I will be doing a base tour on this one because I figure this is probably going to be the end episode. No, I have not finished the mod pack as far as quests go, but I finished it as far as I want to go, and there's actually a really good reason for that. The reason being is that Sky Factory 4 is about to come out, and I figure until that comes out, I'm at a really good spot right here to go to the end and finish things off. Let's go in here. You can see I've got my little carpet here, and all the doorways are kind of refined. Oh, I missed one corner. Oh well. I think I can live with that. But you can see we've got doorways here, and I decided to change out the fencing with some steel fencing. It's not, as pretty, but it does give enough contrast, and it is like a darker metal like the glass is out here. I didn't really do anything out there. It's pretty much the same, except for, oh wait, there was a little bit I did. I did the windows. Of course, we've got the under edge here for the roof, and I've got another downspout gutter over here, which I thought was kind of cool. And if you use Chiseling Bits liquids, you lose the shader effect on it, which then makes it look really ugly. So I decided not to go with that. And if we go upstairs, we've got the same doorway, and I added glowstone to all of the central line here. I added some support beams for just like a little bit of breaking it up because it was too much green, and I didn't want to use the green inside, but it looked really weird using some of the other things that I was trying out. So that's pretty much what I went with there. Oops. And let me close this. In fact, let me get that off my hotbar. And you can see we've got like the line out here, and this actually helps eliminate any like spawning spots out here. I've got kind of on the tower, I've got stripes going down each one of those sides, which I thought was pretty neat. And of course, I have a couple of lit up blocks on either side of this, so this actually stands out much more at nighttime, which I thought was also pretty cool. And then we can go out back at this point. I don't have a way down from this side. I mean, I could use the Mischief one. Actually, that's a really good idea. Let's do that real quick. Or I just take the express route. That works too. So let's toss this down, toss it out here, and I can jump in this. It does not have any fuel, so let's put some in it. I've got an hour 35. I think that I'll be all right. So let's see if I can fly around this side. And I can go up to 200, and this is without the altitude enhancers. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Let's hit F1 so that it's a little bit more, I don't know, visible. And I can kind of fly around here. You can see how crazy the base looks on the back side with the structure tower going and the water wheel production. I added in a whole bunch of these, like the little lights along the back here. I thought those were really cool. Just, whoops, and I just sneaked out of it. Can I place? Thank you. But I thought that adding some lights in the waterfalls was pretty neat. Underneath here, and I did exchange out everything that was in there. I actually got a very large portion of them. There were very few that were left, but there is also a way of getting in there now. It was pretty good. So just to give you a brief look at what was going on in that area. Oh man, this thing goes so fast. it's a little bit too much for the frame rate of what I've got going on. Once those poppies are gone, then I think it will be much better for my frame rates at least. All right, and I did get the Mischief 2 back. Let me just get a snooze, and then we will continue on to grab some ender pearls and search for the end. I feel like I'm pretty well equipped for the end, if only because I have a way of finding it rather quickly with the Mischief 2. I have my Emerald Spear, which is pretty darn effective in close range, and my Infinity Bow here. I also have a good food source. I've got some apples and stuff. Now, if I get knocked back, I am susceptible to knockback, and I am not... I will be wearing my free runners for the first part, but then I think I'll be switching them out at some point. I will probably just keep the free runners on. They're just too good to mix up there. But I was thinking, oh wow, that went really well. Let's grab this, lock it, and then hit this again. We can tell the note we got 98. We've got 98 ender pearls. Let's just grab a stack of... Whoa. One stack, please. I was thinking, as an emergency tactic, I will have 2 emergency tactics. One, I'll have a warp stone on my hotbar. The other being, let's move that, the ender pearls. I can throw one to teleport myself back onto the playfield. At least that's kind of the plan. I'm going to move this off the hotbar and this off the hotbar. I don't think I'll be needing those at the moment. And I think that's probably going to do it. I just need to organize everything where it's going to be most useful. So, here we go. How am I doing for fuel? I've got a little bit less than half, but I'm still doing all right. I've got a backup amount in there. So I don't know if any of you have fought the Ender Dragon, but there is a chance that if you're in the air and whatever, the dragon hits you, you can get flung with like a knockback 10 effect or something crazy like that. It's pretty nuts. And I've experienced it once before, and it was extremely painful to just get knocked off into the void, so I figured I would have a couple options, one being hopefully quick ender pearl, and if that doesn't work, I use the warp stone and teleport home safely and try again. At least that's the plan. I guess we'll see how it goes. Anyway, what I'm going to need is going to be a bunch of these ender eyes, or eyes of ender. Let's make a bunch of those. 11. That's probably going to be... No, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to need more blaze powder. Is that what I ran out of? No, actually I've got a decent amount. Let's take these. And I can put some in here. I've already got this thing paused right now, so the stuff just goes in here. I've got some extra sulfur I need to put away too. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so then I will take some of these ender pearls and make a bunch of eyes of ender. There we go, that's better. And then with the leftover remnants, I can take a bunch of blaze powder, put this back into the chest. Good to go. Okay, nice. I think 32 is going to be more than enough. 27 should be good for me to light my way as well as launch those. So let's get the Mischief 2 set up. And we will be on our way for another launch. And don't worry, I'll explore more around the base at the end of the video. But for now, let's get in here and take off, get a little bit of altitude, fly out in this way, and let's launch. Oh, okay. Gonna want to aim this way. And I think I just totally missed picking that up because I was too busy turning. So let's aim over in this direction, see what we can find off in the distance. Okay, I'm actually getting pretty darn close, and as I'm getting close to water as well, I'm going to stop the machine because I don't want to lose it like I did last time. So we're off in this direction. Good thing I've got all these enchants on my gear that helps me just travel through water quick and easy. Wait, what? Which way is it going? Is it going this way? Is it where? It's going this way. Is it like directly underneath this little tiny tree island thing? I can't even tell anymore. I'm not seeing it go anywhere. All right, so let's go out into third person here. Click and nothing happens. Okay. I see a pearl. All right, try it again. All right, so I'm using these, but I'm not actually getting any results. Let's try again. It's going down. Okay, so I think that we're actually here. I'm going to have to start digging, but probably not in this exact spot. Good thing that I've got this sucker going on for me. Let's try digging here. No, that's a bad choice. I need to put up walls so that this stuff doesn't just fall in. There we go, and drown me to death. All right. This is actually very dangerous. I just realized that I'm digging straight down. And I don't have my special fire resistance going on. Oh, but that's fall protection. You know what? I could have them both just right next to each other. So if I land in lava, I switch it. If I fall, I'm safe. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, and here we go. I'm in the top of the library. Nice. Which, that's a good enough opening. I might be able to just fly my way out if I ever need to. Let's put a little waypoint here. New. The end library, as it's not really the end. It's just the library of the end, which means that there's loot. Oh, look at all the blueprints. We've got arc furnace electrodes, which is cheaper to make. Gosh, and of course, super special blueprints. Congratulations, you have found an Easter egg. I gotta take that just for that. Oh, heartbeat. Neat. Okay. I will keep that. And in fact, let's get rid of a bunch of this other junk that I don't need that I picked up on the way down. There we go. That's a little bit better. So now to just head down. Might as well pick up this XP. You never know when you might need it. And see about finding my way through here. Actually, I have an idea. Before I head down, let's have a look. Looks like, oh, that's just a big opening chasm. I hope this isn't a broken portal. That would be terrible. Okay. In fact, let's just take a shortcut and work our way through from there. Peh, don't need that. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a drop. Yeah, I'm wearing my free runners, thank goodness. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. That looks bad. And by the way, the roof that I chose, the color at least, that's uranium sheet metal. That was a lot of mining involved for that. Just so you know. Just so you know. All right, let's just mine through the doors. I don't even want to mess with pushing buttons and stuff. That's just silly. So this goes up. I think this is the entrance. Okay, back down and let's explore as best we can. Hey, I got lucky. Okay, I came through here from the chasm and just started mining because I couldn't find any other passages. I was really worried. The worst mob ever. Oh god, these darn little dude. Hey, he didn't die. Wow. Okay. Let's no, you need to all just no, stop it. And it needs to die. Oh my gosh, there are so many. There are so many. Okay, yeah, all of you just burn and die in the lava. That's probably the best way to go at this point. Jeez. Got it. Okay. Whew. So now I can just fight off the remaining little Jeffreys here. There we go. Get out of here. Get. No. Gosh, there's so many. I've never had such a problem with these guys in the past. Wow. Okay. So there we go. Just in case, I'm going to put a little bit of safety there. Because, you never know when. And, in fact, I think I might still have... I do. I've got a waystone right here. Let's put it put one of these stones down. And then I can put down some of this stuff and block up some of this other junk just so that I don't die. There we go. And I can put this right here. And we're going to say end portal. There we go. Done. And now I have a way of getting back here. I probably should have put it out there, but oh well. In fact, it probably would have been a good idea for me to light this place up, but I didn't do that either. Now this gives me resistance and better armor. Feather falling and protection 4. Depth strider for the, alright. Yeah, but fall protection. Yeah, I think the fall protection is going to be more important than the resistance at this point. So let's start putting these bits in place. Oh, I was so hoping I'd hear the little boom, bing, bing, bing noise when you place these things. Anyway, getting distracted. There we go. The end of all things. All right, let me just have a snack. That was the other thing I needed to have on my hotbar. A little bit of health. Oh, and it would probably behoove me to have a shield instead of torches. But then the torches will allow you guys to see what's going on better. So I'm going to keep the torches on me. It's going to be a little bit wacky. And I might end up regretting that, but I guess we'll find out. So I've got my bow. Got all the stuff going on here. This heartbeat should give me regeneration. That's actually a good thing to have on my hotbar as well. Okay, folks. Wish me luck. Okay, this is a terrible spawn. I'm out in the open. I do have some blocks. Not a lot, but I do have some. Can I get a little bit closer? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. All right, so let's do this. Start mining our way in. What kind of ores are these? Oh God, no!
What kind of ores are these? Oh God, no!
No, 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 nope. There we go. Oh gosh, that was so rude. The dragon came through. Oh, he came through the island as I was coming in. Oh, that's so rude. That was so darn close. Whew. Whew. Okay, so, yeah, warpstone. Those things are good. How do I make more of those? I'm going to go make another warpstone. So I have 2. So I can beat this cooldown. I didn't look. It's the same thing. Oh, well, I've got another one in case absolutely terrible things happen. I don't even want to think about that. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, I'm keeping the Mischief 2 with me. If only because I feel that that would be a good idea at this point. Get rid of these bricks, string and the end stone and the silverfish powder. Blech. And of course, super special blueprints. I have to put that upstairs. In fact, while I'm waiting for this thing, I'm going to have some food, put that away, get a snooze, and I'll be back in a few once my waystone has recharged, because I'm not taking that chance again. All right, so here I am, back again, ready for vengeance on this freaking dragon. Let's try it again. Hopefully this time I don't get knocked off the platform straight away and die. My entire platform is gone. Great. Great, which means the dragon's going to be headed this way anytime now. And I should be able to make that over there. So here we go. Ready? Hey! Oh, gosh. Okay, let's work our way up. I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, I see the Ender Dragon. Gosh, I'm just so nervous now after that start. Wow, that was so harsh. Oh, man. It just goes to show that sometimes you can prepare all you want and it's still not going to be enough. All right, let's get away from the edge. Oh, there's so many freaking Endermen. There are so many ores on this place as well. Jeez. Okay, let's get this going. Bring this over here. See if I can actually... I need to climb up top. I didn't even think about that. How am I supposed to get up there? I guess I could use the Mischief too, but that's really dangerous. How does this do versus him? She, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a dragon. Come here, you. Come on through the middle. Oh, crap. She shoots fireballs. I didn't expect that. Oh, hey. Fire breath. Let's get some. Please. Dragon breath. That works. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, crap. I'm stuck in the dragon breath. Okay. Give me my torches. Thank you. Okay, so this is going to be a bit more challenging than I thought. Let's bring... Oh, gosh. None of this stuff is all the same ore. It's all crazy stuff. Okay, well, let's just mine some regular ore so I can potentially get enough of one that I can just nerd pull up to things. Oh my gosh. There we go. Stack of dragon's breath of ore. Wow, it's close. Let's see how far I get knocked away on this one. I hear her. She's gonna fly right through this thing. I know it. Oh crap! This is one of the ones that doesn't have a cage on it. Okay. Drop down one and... Am I going to get blown off here? I don't know. Nope. Nope. I'm alright. All's good. Let's eat a heartbeat. See what happens. Oh! Crap. Oh gosh. I'm glad I've got my free runners on. Oh man, this is not going to go so easily. Let's see about destroying those that are currently open. There we go. Alright. And then I'll work on those that have cages on them. Oh, running. Ooh, she did not like that. Ow. I don't know about you guys. I don't really remember. Hey, get out of here. I don't... No. I don't remember having, Jeez, and there's another one. I don't remember having her throw fireballs before. I remember her just blowing the fire when we got down below. Man. Okay. Let's see what other ways I can shoot these. Oh, just a little bit off. There's another one down. Okay. Are there any others? I need to run out to... Oh, shoot. I looked at that one. I did. Gonna be a much tougher episode than I thought. Alright, so... Whoa! Fireball! It looks like I've taken out a good majority of them. Now I think I just need to... move quickly so that I can get enough materials to get up to the other ones and start shooting those with... or mining through these ones with the cages on them. Alright. Let's go around this side here and pray for the best. And then we just mine all of that. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. And now I could just mine my way back down. Oh, forget that. I'm just running. Take that. Oh, this barely does any damage. Oh my gosh, I was expecting it to do a lot more. Now to get up to the next one. Yikes. And take out the cage on that one. Then I can shoot all these from below. Which is, of course, the best way to go. Boy, those Endermen are not happy. Ooh, she just took that out, didn't she? Okay, next one. And take all those. How many else are there? Not many. Can I hit those ones way out there? Oh, I think I did. She seems stuck. I'm alright with that. Maybe I've got a bunch of slowdown or frame rate lag or something. I might be getting No, things are progressing. In fact, I think this is the last one, so let's do that and get it out of the way. Free runners is still holding up. I'm just jumping. And where'd she go? There she is. Whoa! Whoa! Wasn't expecting the straight dive down. Okay. Get some hits in with the melee because it's best damage. Yes. Do the damage. That was good. That was good. Now, if only I could... Oh, there we go. Get some hits in while she's in the air. Run. And continue shooting. Oh. Oh, crud. I wonder if I can bounce these back at her. Oh, that doesn't look like it. I was trying to shoot those with an arrow, but I think that's a bit crazy. Nope. Oh. Boy, those things pull you in, too, so it's difficult to actually try and not get hit by them. Gotcha. Man, the entire ground is purple particles. Okay, now to just charge in. Do some damage to the feet. Because, you know, dragon feet, that's the weakness right there. Oh my gosh. Nope, you definitely can't bounce those back. That arrow went right through that, okay? I got a shot off. Come here, you. Come on down. You know you want to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna waste my infinity bow on you. Okay. Oh gosh, she did come down and gave me a headbutt. Okay. Come here. Come on. Alright, you're coming around... where? Here? Oh gosh, you're coming straight at me. Alright, let's go get her. Oh, she took off before I could even get in there. Oof! See, if I was in the air when she hits me like that, I'd have been flung really far. Really far. Ow, ow, ow. Where'd she go? She is. I also noticed that the shaders don't seem to be doing so much in here. She is pissed. So is that Enderman? Where are you going? Where are you going? Your random turnings are messing me up. Oh, so close. Whoa! That's the dive that kills me. Oh my gosh. Alright. Feet attack. A little bit more. It's not going to be enough. Nope. Yeah, of course not. Shoot off in this direction, and she goes right down the middle. Got it. Haha. Nice. Hold still, hold still. Okay, here she comes. Oh, got her right in the middle. Yeah. Let's grab all the stuff before this populates. Nice. Woohoo! Oh, that was a lot more difficult than I was anticipating, especially with the gear and stuff that I've got. Whew. Man, what do I have here? End nickel ore. Let's get rid of these silly end iron, regular end stone, end tin, end copper, end bauxite, regular end stone. I've got plenty of end stone as well. A couple stacks of those, in fact. I've got a couple infinity booster cards and an epic shader grab bag, plus 8 dragon scale, which you can use to make the dragon chest plate and stuff, which is even better. Absolute craziness. All right, let's get this done with then, shall we? And in we go. And there we go. They see me. I think this is good, though. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it for those that haven't already done it yet. There's some really cool, like, Easter eggy type stuff in that area. Oh, it's nighttime. Let me get a snooze, and we will do the rest of the base tour. So, like I said, as this is going to be the final episode, and you've witnessed that I was able to fly around with the airship and the Mischief 2, etc. In fact, let's put away a bunch of this junk in here that I am not going to even bother using at any point, because this is the final episode. I did get these. I did not get the Elytra I could have traveled around looking for that, but I figure this episode has taken quite some time as it is. The Mischief 2 would be more than sufficient to allow me to do so. But I'm going to change my game mode to be creative, but actually it's going to be spectator creative, so I can fly through stuff. There we go. And I am now a floating Valenhead, if you will. Hi guys, I'm a little ghost. So I'm going to float around and fly around the base so you guys can have a look at everything that happened here, or everything that I planned out. I was thinking about expanding over here at some point, which is why I had the skyhook coming in from the house. But yeah, it's looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I realize that there's like that nice blonde stripe across the top of that green roof. I kind of like that. It worked to merge the two together, the yellow of the electrum and the green of the roof. Plus, of course, you've got the brown and the gray in there. Lots of different colors, but I think that they came together quite well. Of course, we've got the excavator over here that I have hooked up. I ended up using this connector and that connector to connect my active and passive systems, and that's what happened here. Let's hit F1. I don't know why that's popping up there. But yeah, it works just fine, and it was getting me all the lead and silver that I needed, because that was one of the fewest things in there before the mod pack got updated. Of course, we've got the puppy den down here, which is where all the puppers are staying. And I've got this little side door that you just come in, and you can go up the little ladder through this little hatch into the deck on the ground floor. It just kind of overlooks the outside. Got my little shrubs out here, which are actually making me all the wood supplies that I could ever need and use. Of course, I have the mines coming in down here, which is one of the first things that I built. The sugarcane farm. If we go down into the mines, let's go a little bit further forward as I go down. There we go. You can see that it's mined out quite extensively. I mean, I did a lot of mining in this place before I went to the mining dimension, which was pretty good. There's a lot of space there. Not too much in the nether, but I will actually go there. Let's go there now. All right, so here we are out in the nether. I didn't do a lot of design here, but I did do a little bit. This ended up being my lava area. I had, of course, a teleporter set in place, which is relatively short, nearby, with a weirding gadget, so I could keep it loaded, that just kind of ate the lava in the area. Now, if I go under the lava, you'll start seeing that there is probably, where is it? If I go, that's right, I forgot. If I'm in a block that is in the lava, there we go, then I can look around it. So if you look over here, we've got a bunch of cobblestone. That's the lava that I've used, and it started sucking it up in like kind of a diamond shape around here. Eventually it would have closed in this entire area, and we would have used it all up. But that was just my lava supply I was using for fuel for a long time. And of course I had built this really long tunnel where I did a lot of mining for nickel, because I found a lot of nickel in the underworld, or in the nether. Of course I have my portal to the mining dimension. There's not really much there. It's just pretty much like down here where there's a lot of mining was done. But looking further afield, one of the first things I made was, of course, a farm. And expanding out from that, we've got this, the petroleum station. I don't know. Immersive Petroleum is what this is mostly responsible for. And then we've got another immersive add-on over here, which added in the solar generator, the steam generator, which was powered by a solar engine. I currently have above this unit, you'll notice on the four cardinal sides are all the solar power sections, and this is not actually blocking the solar panel, so therefore it works just fine. I've got my bitumen coming out here. Let's go into game mode 1 so I can actually click on these things. You can see we've got the bitumen coming in. We've got in here gasoline and diesel is currently overflowing, as well as the crude oil, which is constantly being pumped by our little pump jack going over here. We've got tons of reserves, should I need them, of those, plus lubricant as well, which can increase the speed at which things are needed. But I never really did need that. I do like how this shader actually even works for the relays. Displays the nice green lighting on the ground as well. So with this, it just basically interconnects and creates a passive power gen during the day that is really, really strong. It's pretty much about the same as a diesel generator, if not more, and it's just solar powered. But then I also have those extra liquid reserves, which I never really connected to anything. I could have, but I never did. I've already displayed that. We of course have the side of the house, which leads into the multiple floors. We've got another, what I'm calling a gutter running down the side, but it actually just kind of ends there. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But you move on, we've got the windows up the ladder way to the multiple floors. We've got the top floor, which is what we started with. Our refinery hooked up with our squeezer and our what do you call it? Fermenter. I sometimes blank on all the different names. And of course, we've got just this little guy here and little guy here of all these the wonderful garden cloches that are making the different seeds and whatnot for us, so that we can have these things always running. Got our biodiesel containment here, which I don't know that it's actually got anything in it right now because I kind of just let things go with the passive power being so strong these days. We've got the crusher, which is hooked up with our little ender chest here. Everything goes in, then comes back down and goes out to the item input down below. And of course, most of the power comes in along the side here, but I don't have any way of getting up and down that's easy short of the skyhook lines that I have running down here, though they're not as easy to use as they were once. And then, of course, we've got the coke oven and blast oven, both making coal coke and steel respectively. As you can see, there's a bunch in there. Oops, I probably need to move a bunch over, like so. We just put this in, boop, and it continues on. And then we've got excess creosote, which I never ended up getting it to void, but there is ways of setting it up to void using some of the same items that I have in my backpack. I believe it's this, the nullifier. You can use this to nullify liquids in a block form, which is pretty darn cool. We've got the Weirding Gadget and, of course, our alloying kiln. And then this is the windmill section, which if you go all the way up, it actually comes out. Going to game mode 3 here so I can fly out, and there is the windmill there. Now on either side of it I have light blocks that are currently giving off light, so it kind of highlights the entire thing. And if I go all the way down, there is power coming in from the basement as well. This is our backup generator more or less, with uranium and packed ice blocks making a bunch of passive power for us. Without any kind of issue. It's pretty darn cool. Now, if you come out from this area, because it is, of course, a cordoned off area. Let's jump down. There we go. I got stuck on stuff. You can see that there's power here. It's running off the side and runs up and through walls and stuff to the rest of the machinery in the back, which there is a back door here, leading out to this, the arc furnace, which pretty much destroys anything that we put in it and gives us really good stuff in return. And we've got our mob farm, which has been very key for a lot of everything we've done in this mod pack. It has been really good. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but once I did, it was really, really cool. In fact, there are some upgrades and changes that are expected to happen in Woot in the future, and I look forward to that happening and perhaps a bit by bit on that going forward. Now, moving on, let's go down into the waterworks. You guys probably remember this most recently. If I can actually slide down in here. And I'm actually going to go into no-clip mode again, so you guys can experience what this is. We've got some lights going on down here. I think that that's pretty cool. I wanted to put lights on the other side too. I forgot. But if I go down, now this is all glass that I'm inside of right now. But you get to look inside each of the water wheels and see what it looks like. It's pretty darn cool. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very proud of it. And if you come down here, let's get back into creative again. We can walk along this path here, and all the water comes down into just these little catches from above, which I think also gives a really cool effect to these lanterns, especially with this shader. It's really, really nice. And then we come up our first stairway that we made coming up into this area. And of course, our inspiration set up with a little chisel and bit spoon, our fishy chest. But you guys are still wondering about that one. But let's keep going up here. And of course, we've got the front of the house. Now, it is nighttime, so it's going to be a little bit more moody inside. But I did add some lights along the bottom here, which actually seem to have smoothed out quite nicely. In fact, they were very standoutish before with like square lighting. But now it looks like it's pretty good. But this is the bedroom area. I just liked this because it had a really great view of everything. It was relatively nice and easy to work with. We've got more of our woot supplies down here in the stations. Drops things down and allows us to do all sorts of stuff. My chisel and bits setup area, house exterior. Oh, this is our list of things to do and our extra containment of bitumen. Currently using an external heater, as you see here, to basically smelt our stuff. And this is our input chest from the external crusher. This is just set here for convenience. And of course, we've got our ME drive storage. Nothing fancy whatsoever. It's probably as basic as you can get, short of a whole bunch of ME drives tossed in, or a bunch of disk storage cells tossed in there. And they're all connected to our storage drawers master unit here, which pretty much then allows me access everything because it's all connected above and below to both the disk drives and those, which has been really, really convenient. Then, of course, we still have nice views coming along here. We've already been on this area. Let's go upstairs. Actually, no, let's go downstairs. This has been my enchanting room area. I wanted it to be dark and kind of mysterious. I had a couple anvils down here that I've been using, as well as tons of storage for the different books because of all the XP I've been getting from the woot farms. See, I've got Unbreaking up here. I've got a bunch of watery applicable enchants. Got some random ones, Luck of the Sea, Infinity, Silk Touch, just the rare ones. Smite. Then we've got Efficiency, Knockback. Up here we've got Bane of Arthropod, Sweeping Edge, Fire Aspect, Headhunter. Got our projectile protections, Protection, and then a mixed book of Protection and Sharpness. And of course, Power, Sharpness books. All sorts of stuff. It worked out really well. I kind of like this, especially with having this little Skystone chest in the ceiling with extra XP and lapis and my books stored in it. Worked out really nicely for that, as well as the X-Tones was just nice to work with. I always like the X-Tone stuff. But let's go upstairs to the first floor. And up here we, of course, have the metal press, which toss things in here. And everything would come out this end into this crate, which I've got the different molds in. This just has my excess stuff. Oh, I've got a lantern in there. A few other items that I totally forgot about. My chiseled wood little work boxes that I had. And of course, the flamethrower, which is nice. Yeah, who doesn't want the flamethrower? Anyway, moving out, I had these little launch pads that I was hoping to one day take advantage of with an Elytra. But in the meantime, it was just good to have for the Mischief 1 or Mischief 2. I'm really happy with the how the wiring turned out in this. I really like Immersive Engineering for just being able to go up straight to a ceiling and then over. I don't know why a lot of people don't do that normally. They just go straight from this to like in the basement that I have. It's just really crazy down there. How everything just goes to 1 and then you just zap yourself to death. And then coming up here, you can see I have the cross on the ceiling up there for the silo type top. We can close this, and we've got our little balcony lookout from this dorma in the top floor, which was intended to be the Mekanism floor. I had power coming in over here. I was planning on having the power, continue on through and stuff like that, but we just never really got that far into it. And of course, charging station and the metallurgic infuser, which is, as I said, the entrance into Mekanism, which can be fun in itself, but I will admit it seemed to be just taking us through what each mod does, not necessarily encouraging us to do stuff with them per se, because I already have such a good setup with my immersive stuff. I was feeling that I really didn't need to do much more with the other mods. But then that's what a lot of mods are all about, experimenting with different ways of trying to get through. And this has been a fun playthrough. I hope you guys enjoy this pack as well. It has been recently updated, so I do recommend that you give it a try if you haven't already. And here we go. There's the lighting. You can see it lights it up quite nicely now. Let's kind of fly out here and get a nice bird's eye view of the base. Oh, I'm pretty proud of this. This is probably my nicest overall build as of yet. I mean, I have had some decent stuff in the past, but this one turned out really, really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I have. And I look forward to doing more with Sky Factory 4. So I will see you guys next time.